What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Coaster Jawn. Today is a very special day. After years and years and years of waiting, today I am at Busch Gardens, Tampa, in Tampa Bay, Florida, to ride that thing right there, Iron freaking Gwazi. I am back here almost exactly 2 years later after the whole world shut down, and I was here about a week before that in March 2020, and we thought we were gonna get to ride it then, but now 2 years later we had to wait, and oh my gosh, today is finally the day where I get to ride that beauty right there. I am actually in shock right now that I'm walking through this queue after such a long wait for this ride. Could very well be my number one. I'm expecting top three, if not at least top five. I'm in awe. This thing is so impressive. You can see it from so far away, and I am right on in. Let's go. First thoughts on Iron Gwazi after getting off the brake run. Obviously, you might have already seen my GoPro video. Not sure how good the audio quality was on that, but yeah, they weren't kidding about Iron Gwazi. Like that thing is insane. I don't know where it ranks yet, but it's up there. It's close to Vengeance. Might not be quite much better than that. But oh man, like that thing is just relentless, unbelievable. I can't even, I gotta catch my breath because that thing is insane. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get as many freaking laps on this thing as I can today. I still can't believe I've been on it, finally. That is up there for real. That Iron Gwazi is it. That is it. So I've gotten about 4 rides in on this ride so far today. This thing is just insane. I do want to break down a few of my favorite elements. That first drop is just absolutely nutso in the back row. And the first outward banked airtime hill very well might be better than Steel Vengeance's. I mean, that thing is insane. The first half of this ride is definitely better than the second. The second is full of a lot of airtime hills that are just kind of like, to me, like half airtime hills, but that death roll is nothing to play around with. That might be my favorite element on the ride. The stall doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but that wave turn over the station is also another great one. But now it's time for a front row ride so I can get me a POV. So it is about 2:30 now, and I've gotten 10 rides in on Iron Gwazi. Still don't want to make an official ranking yet. I will say this though, it's right around the top 5. I don't think it's better than Steel Vengeance yet. To me, it's neck and neck with Twisted Timbers, and I'm having a hard time putting it in front of Twisted Timbers. But either way, it is an insane ride. Definitely lived up to the hype and met my expectations and exceeded them because it is a crazy fun ride. But now it's time to give the rest of this park some of my attention. Yo, did you get to ride Iron Gwazi yet? So after re-riding Cheetah Hunt and Cobra's Curse, some key takeaways that I've got. It's kind of embarrassing that this thing used to be like my favorite roller coaster in the world, if not, you know, at least just in this park, because it's nowhere near the level of Iron Gwazi. It completely embarrasses it. And as far as Cobra's Curse, you can really feel the difference on that. The age has really gotten to it because now it's significantly rougher. And unfortunately, Shikra and Montu are both closed today. Shikra was getting some track work done, and Montu just got a fresh repaint. But yeah, even though I don't know quite where Iron Gwazi ranks for me overall, that thing is easily the best in this park. It craps on everything else here. Oh my gosh. So as an update, I've ridden a few rides since I last spoke to you guys. I went on the 2 loopers in the park, Scorpion and Kumba, still slap. Also, Falcon's Fury is insane as usual. I really love that thing. It's one of my favorite drop towers. And as of right now, they're actually repainting the log flume as well. So it like reeks of paint over here. I believe they did the same thing for Shikra. And Kumba, by the way, also got a repaint. Looks great, just like Montu. Time for Tigris. All right, so far my plan for the second half of the day has been a complete success.
Great success.
I've gotten on all the other open coasters. Tigris is a whole lot of fun. I mean, once you've ridden a Premier Skyrocket 2, you've ridden them all, but they're cloned for a reason. They're a fun ride. I mean, this park overall is just absolutely stunning. And the fact that, you know, I've been to so many different Six Flags parks and parks like that since I last came here gives me a completely different perspective on how beautiful this place is. It's definitely one of the nicest parks out there, and it's one of my favorites for a reason. So I'm not going to be getting last ride of the night on Iron Gwazi just because I've gotten 12 rides today and I don't really like finishing with an odd number. That whole station filled up, everybody trying to get the last ride. But yeah, I'm happy with 12, man, because I didn't expect even maybe like 5 or 6 rides today. Like that was my expectation. And speaking of expectations, this thing exceeded them greatly. Iron Gwazi is and was and will always be everything and more that I imagined it would be. It's just an insanely great ride. I mean, I remember back in like 2017 when I came here, and I was barely even a roller coaster enthusiast, but I had heard rumors about a company called Rocky Mountain Construction and what they did for old wooden coasters. And back when we called it RMC Gwazi, feels like a lifetime ago. It was almost like 4 or 5 years ago, and this thing sat dormant for like 2 years. Didn't matter, finally got to ride it, and I'm just so happy, so elated that I have finally been on the legendary Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Now, I haven't been on Velocicoaster at Universal, and unfortunately on this trip, I will not be able to get over there either. But from what I've heard from other people, and from what I've heard from myself, I think this thing is the best coaster in all of Florida, easily. I think it wrecks everything else in this park. I can't really see anything else in SeaWorld Orlando surpassing this. Yeah, this is it. Iron Gwazi is it. And I do think I might have to put it right ahead of Twisted Timbers, even though I said that Timbers, you know, was better earlier. Twisted Timbers has a lot more good, solid, sustained ejector moments, while Iron Gwazi is just relentless start to finish. Like that ride is awesome, man. I really love it. Later on down the line, I will be giving a full Iron Gwazi ride review, but until now, this has been Coaster Jawn. Ride on.